Hello everybody on the internet watching, and welcome to the second doubleheader of Week 7 here in the Totally Normal Football League, as the Seattle Beefers are taking on the current league leading Kingston Gators. And on the line for the Kingston Gators in this matchup, as the Seattle Beefers have won the opening coin toss, and they will choose to defer possession. No doubt wind going to play a major factor here as it's continued to storm this week. It was raining in the Kingston game earlier this week against the Hellcats, and that oogie weather continuing on to this Friday, but the Beefers kicking it off to an awaiting Dalton Mini-Small at the 4, who runs off, and he won't get to the 30 before being tackled down. But yeah, at stake here for the Gators, if they win this game, they clinch a divisional playoff spot. And with 2 games to go, that's a lot of breathing room to make adjustments and see what works, what doesn't before you get to the one-and-done stage. Howard in the shotgun here as he hands it off to Ollie Jawova. Nobody on the right side. He's at the 50. He's at the 40. He's at the 30. He's at the 20. He's at the 10. And the Gators are going to start off this game with a running handoff from the shotgun that goes all the way to the end zone. Oh, my Lord. This is the longest run of Kelly Ollie Jawova's season, and it's for a touchdown on the first play of the game, a more than 70-yard touchdown run. They're going to call it 71, and the Gators start off this rainy game with a bang. And the kick is good, so the Gators trying out something different for this game. We haven't really seen any team in the league experiment with a running back from the shotgun formation. We've seen the Trash Pandas do it a couple of times, but man, the Beefers were not expecting that maneuver. So Henry Buckwald to kick for the Beefers' first possession, and in less than 13 seconds, we have our first score of the game. Justin Threadbare at the 6 to receive the kickoff. He's right up the middle. Dan Danson gets absolutely bowled over. Good return by Threadbare, who makes it past the 30. Dan Danson getting kicked out of the way like a restless sleeper, kicks a pillow off the bed, and now Ash McEnroe is on the field with his Beaver squad. He steps back. Throws over the middle. It's complete to Todd Normal on a drag route. Gets it nearly to the 40 before being tackled by Jay McDiggle. And this is exactly what gave the Beefers a ton of success earlier this week in the Week 8 games. Of course, we're playing Week 7 after Week 8 because we were off last week. We split up the Tuesday and Wednesday doubleheaders to the Friday before and the Friday today. But with Ivan Mold and Todd Normal doing drag routes, the interior defense of the Gators is going to be severely tested. Over the middle, it's complete to Ivan Mold for a 1-yard gain. The Beefers at the 39. 3rd and 3. Stanley Turfmunch still in as running back. Stanley Turfmunch on the counter run. We'll get the first down, but Lloyd Marshall trying his best to tackle him down before then, but the running back diving forward, getting over the sticks, moves the chains. There's Justin Threadbare. McEnroe audibles a receiver. Threadbare on the counter run. He'll run forward for about 2 or 3 yards before Ted McMajors puts a stop to that. And the Beefers, well, a loss today won't mean that they lose their number 2 spot in the over-there division. A win here will offer a lot of breathing room. Ash McEnroe stepping back over the middle, almost intercepted by Ted McMangers, intended for Nathan Gamer on the post route. That'll bring up a 3rd and 8. The Beavers on their 45-yard line. Ash McEnroe, empty set in the shotgun. He's going to be looking to go deep. Not a lot of pressure. Almost intercepted by Kelvin Madman. A bit of a touch pass. Looking for a crossing route, but receiver's late to the ball, and Kelvin Madman simply denying the throw. And here comes Trayvon Enterkey, newly signed from free agency this week. Ronnie Farron, the old punter, is out, and Enterkey punts a line drive down the field. Oh my God. Backspin was almost perfect. The ball landed at around the 2-yard line, but and almost got stopped by the muddy ground, but it just barely rolled into the end zone. That was almost a punt to the 1-yard line. Welcome to the team, Trayvon Enterkey, as Howard once again stands in the shotgun. Hand off to Ollie Jawova. Up the middle, he's going to get 6 yards. That's the second handoff from the shotgun the Gators have done today. Again, they're trying out a new offensive system against the Beavers. 2nd and 5. Howard again in the shotgun. It's going to be a play action this time. It's deep pass over the middle to Pete Moss, but it's tipped away by the safety. That's Omar Jeltz on the play of the former Gator. Third and 5. The Gators on their 25-yard line. Howard beside Ollie Jawova in the backfield. The tight end Nick Hatch back on the move. Howard going to throw. Lots of time in the pocket. Over the middle, but it's no good. Great defense there. That looked like it was Philip Sweetsmoke guarding the drag route. And either Graham Howard threw it too early, or it was just, again, well defended by the Beavers. But that is a 3 and out as Ziggy Sidesmash is out to punt. Punt is good. Justin Threadbare at around the 30 or 28, but doesn't get much further from that as Quentin Screamley tackles him down. First and 10, the Beavers starting from their 31-yard line. Threadbare, the lone back. Ivan Mold set in motion. Lloyd Marshall covering him. McEnroe stepping back, throwing over the middle. Tries to get it to an Ivan Mold on a stick route, but that's slapped away by Lloyd Marshall, who steps in front. Second and 10. Threadbare offset in the backfield. He comes in for a handoff, turns upfield, tries to find a hole, gets 2 yards on the run. Stopped by Mark Maskinson and Ronnie Smashmouth. That's 3rd down Beavers. The Beavers need 8 yards to get a fresh set of downs. 3 minutes, 47 seconds and counting on the clock. Nathan Gamer set in motion. Turf Munch in the backfield. McEnroe goes to throw. Tries to get it to Todd Normal on the drag, but overthrown. You know, just like Graham Howard did earlier, so it might be something in the air. The rain is coming down pretty hard, so it might be affecting communication and timing a fair bit, as Trayvon Enterkey makes his second punt, almost getting an insane punt on his first outing. We'll see what he does here as he kicks another line drive to an awaiting Dalton Mini-Small at the 11. And he's going to get tackled down slowly by Mario Grillmaster. Mini-Small getting it past the 20. And the Gators will get their 3rd possession of the game at the 21. The Beavers stopped them to a 3-and-out last possession, and the Gators opened the game with immediately handing it off to Ollie Jawova with a 71-yard touchdown run to give the Gators the 7-0 lead here in the first. The handoff from Ollie Jawova, but it goes nowhere. Great blocking there by Isaac Loafing. And it looked like that was Elmo Maddington tackling down the run. So the Gators, that was their first play from the strong I formation that we saw the Gators been running all season long. Ollie Jawova, play action. Graham Howard all the time in the world. Pete Moss on the crossing route past the 30. And that's first down Gators. So the Gators with a very shotgun-heavy playbook today. The last time we saw the Gators try something this pass-heavy was all the way in the second week of the preseason against the Shitbirds, and it charitably did not go well. But here Howard is. Hands off to Ollie Jawova up the right side. Biff Plunger with a great block. But Charles Author stops the run short of a first down. About a 7-yard gain for Ollie Jawova as he moves the Gators up to the 40-yard line. And those outside runs from the shotgun with Biff Plunger run blocking on the outside. That has been money for the Gators so far this game. Second and 3 yards. Howard stepping back to throw, in trouble a little bit. Throws it to Dalton Mini-Small on the corner route. But again, it's overthrown. We're seeing that a lot early in this game with a lot of overthrows. This muddy turf impacting the route running abilities of the wide receivers, and at a high level when it comes to these football plays, we have a beefy formation here from the Gators. Graham Howard throwing, gets it to Biff Plunger on the corner route. He's open and he gets the first down. At a high level in football, it almost comes down to like a blind throw. It's all intuition and timing. You know, the quarterback takes 2 steps back or 3 steps back, and based on the rhythm of the play, the quarterback just knows where to throw the ball ahead of time. Play action, but Graham Howard gets tackled down. It's not a sack, it's an incompletion, but good pressure there from the Beefers. But yeah, it's all based on timing and practice, getting that rhythm down. So when you have factors, whether it be a home crowd that's cheering and yelling that's impacting your communication, whether it be weather like this that's screwing up timings, that can play heavily against a pass-heavy team. Graham Howard in trouble. What a comeback there from Nick Hatchback to save the play. They turn a possible sack situation into 2 yards. And that'll be 3rd and 9 for the Gators. The Beavers have really stepped up their pass rushing the past couple of plays. Graham Howard has had to throw it away early twice now on just this set of downs alone. Howard with split backs in the shotgun. Lots of time to throw. Tries to get it. Gets it to Dalton Mini-Small at the 15. First down, Gators. And there's a name we haven't really said about the Gators other than on kick and punt returns. Dalton Mini-Small has replaced Travis Payne as wide receiver number 3, and apparently in this new iteration of this playbook, he's playing a larger part in the role, because we've said his name a number of times already today, as the Gators are now in a strong I formation. Ollie Jawova play action, rolling out of the pocket, gets it to Travis Payne for a touchdown. How did he get that past the hands of J.K. Jokester? Let's go to replay on this. Travis Payne, we just said he's moved from 4, gets on the, I can't even say he got on the inside of J.K. Jokester, because man, talk about throwing it where only your receiver can catch it. What a throw by Howard and what a catch by Payne. And the Gators put another 6 points on the board. Henry Buckwald with the extra point, and the Gators go up 14-0 here, giving this home crowd something to cheer about. And we're seeing a very pass-happy Gators team here. As Dion Shake meets. And I believe that's Mickey Ramjam taking their sweet time here on special teams. So the Beefers probably went into this game preparing for the run-heavy offense that the Gators have brought for the majority of the season that has found them successful. Man, Dan Danson getting a big tackle there on Felix Passenhog. But yeah, the Beefers coming prepared for the run-heavy offense of the Gators, especially with rain forecasted. And here they are, coming from the shotgun with handoff, something we never see in the TNFL. Ivan Mold on the move. Gators swatching their cover. Swatching. The Stanley Turf Munch. Counter up the middle. A great hole found by Turf Munch as he gets 6 to 7 yards on that one. Excellent run by the Beefers. And that's going to bring us to the end of the first quarter. The Kingston Gators coming out swinging, leading here in Kingston 14-0. Of course, the Gators fighting for a clinch. They win this game, they have nothing to worry about. They make it to the postseason no matter what happens. That's Todd Normal on the move, running across your screen. They're going to hand it off to Turf Munch, who only gets 2 yards as Jay McDiggle and Ronnie Smashmouth tackle him down. So, 2 runs gets the Beefers to a 3rd and 3 at the 24. McEnroe looking to throw, throws it to the outside, tries to get it to Oliver Soyhaver, wheeling up the sideline. But Calvin Madman interrupts the throw, and it's 4th down Beefers. Drayvon Enterkey with his 3rd punt of the game. Again, rain coming down even harder than it was on Tuesday. And Enterkey, straight ahead punt. Dalton Mini-Small at the 31 is going to wave for the fair catch as Mario Grillmaster is moments away from running him down. And the Gators have another possession at their 31. And they are looking great today. Now, the Beefers did stop them for a 3-and-out on their second possession. Howard with split backs. Kaylee Rando. Ollie Jawova handoff up the middle, but that is converged on and stopped by the Beefers. Leonard Kapowski leading the tackle. And the Gators are going to be lucky to get a singular yard off that running play. 2nd and 9. The Gators at the 32. Howard in the shotgun, Ollie Jawova beside him. It's going to be another handoff. Oh my god, that man is dead. Holy crap. Ollie Jawova about a 5-yard gain on that one. I didn't see who was on the blitz, but they bounced off Ollie Jawova like a beanbag off a brick wall. 3rd and 3, so the Beefers have a chance to stop the Gators here. The Gators with their Elephants package. Nathan Sittler and Kaylee Rando in the backfield. Play action pass. It's intercepted by the safety, and it's Beefers' ball as they get it past their opponent's 45. Charles Author intercepting the pass intended for a streaking Biff plunger. Great awareness there from the safety, and the Beefers get a much-needed turnover here in the second quarter. So that's the thing about passing offense, is if you study it quick enough, you start to learn who the plays are designed around, especially here in the TNFL, as Jay McDiggle gets a great run-stopping blitz on Justin Threadbare. You start to realize who they are starting to build their plays around, and then the safeties are like, well, if I stand here when I see this look, if I cover this guy, and, Charles Author obviously doing his reading. Turf Munch gets the handoff from the motion play, gets it past the 40. That'll be 3rd down Beefers. They're at the opponent's 39. And the Beefers need a score on this play. They need something. They're already down 14-0. 5 minutes, 8 seconds left in the half. McEnroe empty set in the shotgun. He's going to look to quarterback sneak, but Mark Maskinson's all over that. There was a gigantic hole to the left, so I don't disagree with McEnroe's decision there. He had Todd Normal coming around to be able to intercept Jay McDiggle, but McEnroe slightly getting a bit too close to Mark Maskinson, and that play is dead. And Trayvon Enterkey will have to punt from the 40-yard line. They're slightly out of Joe Corkboard's range, and yeah, that's an easy inside the 20 punt for veteran Trayvon Enterkey. Ball placed at the 18. So you kind of hate that the Beefers weren't able to get a field goal there, but... Oh, the Gators in the strong I formation. Howard directly under center for this one. Alijuwova on the counter as a lead block from Mark Bussell. Spins around number 48 and gets a few extra yards for it. Jared McMustard's trying to stop the run, but Alijuwova giving the left stick an old circly. Giving a circly-dirkly. And they'll be 2 yards away from a second down at the 25. Howard standing beside Alijuwova in the backfield. Howard going to throw on this one over the middle to a Dalton mini-small drag route. They'll get it over the 30 for a first down. Same formation, it looks like, for the Gators. Beavers showing a little bit of pressure. Play action pass. Graham Howard in trouble as Isaac Loafing gets to the quarterback to force the early throw. And the Beavers' pressure has not been bad this game. And they're finally able to crack through the Gators' offensive line. So maybe they found a matchup they can exploit in the Gators' O-line. Howard, again, same formation here. Going to step back to throw, in trouble, throws it deep for Pete Moss, but he's well covered. And that's going to be fourth down Gators. That was good awareness there from the Beavers' defensive backs. J.K. Jokester and that looked like Omar Jeltz converging on Pete Moss on the streak. And Graham Howard had to get that out quick because once again it was Isaac Loafing coming to Sacktown. But, oh, it is third down, sorry. On the post, Dalton Mini-Small at the 49 reels it in, and Dalton Mini-Small has been the MVP so far this game in terms of getting the Gators these third down conversions. It's his third reception for 41 yards, but all of those receptions have been so key this game. First and 10 at the Gators 49. Graham Howard to pass, but in trouble, takes too long, doesn't really step anywhere out of the pocket as Jamie Bunwala takes him down. He just slips through the B gap and the offensive linesman can't quite get him. And yeah, Graham Howard didn't react to that at all. He was so focused looking for his route runners downfield, and he gets taken down. That's going to be a 14-yard sack. The Gators pushed behind their 45-yard line. Great work there by the Beefers. Alijuwova handoff right up the middle. They'll get to the 50. As we hit the 2-minute warning, Charles Author stopping the run. So now we'll see what this Gators 2-minute offense looks like. Howard with split backs in the shotgun has to throw it early, and it's Albert Presale on the post route. Rare Albert Presale signing. The Gators actually traded for him. I don't have my notes. It was a really early trade in the offseason, like almost when the first season ended. Albert Presale, the former janitor, play action pass. Oh, it's to Dalton Mini-Small on the post. He's got a breakaway from J.K. Jokester for a touchdown. Never mind whatever I was saying. Look at this. And man, what a missed tackle there from Jevin Holdsbard. He was standing exactly in front of Graham Howard about to throw, and man, either like the controller wasn't working and the tackle button wasn't pressed. But Jevin Holdsbard lets Graham Howard able to throw it to a post route running Dalton Mini-Small. And that's the third touchdown for the Gators this opening half. And Henry Buchwald kicks it through for an extra point. Not since my times playing Gears of War 2 in the late 2000s have I seen shotguns this powerful. Justin Threadbare on the goal line to receive this kick. And Dan Danson gets shaken off immediately. Again, Threadbare gets it past the 30. That's the second time now Dan Danson. Extraordinary speed, but just unable to wrap up Threadbare for the tackle. Again, to reuse an analogy, a beanbag off a brick wall. And Ash McEnroe, the pressure is now on him to get a touchdown on this drive going into the half. They're down 3 scores. They can't let the beatings continue. Ash McEnroe in trouble. It's a top normal drag route. Dan Danson breaks him down. First down Beefers. The Gators on an all-out blitz there, and that was the perfect read by Ash McEnroe to attack through the blitz. And if he had shaken off Dan Danson there, that was a touchdown. Over the right side to Nathan Gaber. Oh my god, Tracy Charger missing a tackle. Dan Danson hurdling him over him like a thoroughbred horse. And that's 1st and 10. Beefers are on a roll on this drive. Empty set for Ash McEnroe. Turf munch. Play action. Crossing route. Caught by Ivan Mold past Tracy Charger at the 25. Timeout called by the Beefers to preserve 58 seconds left in the half. And the Beefers need a touchdown here. The momentum is so far in the Gators' way. We're in the Everglades. Another empty set here from the Beefers. Lots of time in the pocket. They get it to number 10. That's Edgar Stormcount, who had a storm of a game, pun intended, earlier this week to give the Beefers their victory. And Ash McEnroe still empty set. They're at the 11-yard line. They need a score here. Ash McEnroe, lots of time. Mark Maskinson in trouble. Intercepted by Tracy Charger, who steps out of the end zone. And the Beefers' momentum absolutely devastated by that turnover in the end zone. The Beefers had a hell of a drive going. And all it takes is one good play by the defense. Oh, and yeah, now the anger getting to the Beefers now. Jamie Bunwala hit with an encroachment penalty. Going over the line of scrimmage too soon. That's going to give the Gators 5 bonus yards here. 47 seconds left on the clock. Eli Olajuwon with the handoff. He gets about 2-3 yards. Now, unlike the game we'll see later tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern, where the Stoats have a do-or-die game against the Hamilton Rollers, the Beefers are not going to be distraught if they lose against the Gators in this game. But, of course, a nice buffer would be nice. And Olajuwon tackled for a loss by Isaac Loafing, who's been doing fantastic, especially in the last couple of minutes, really getting to both Graham Howard and helping out with the run-stopping game. That's another tackle for loss for him this game. And the Gators 4 for 6 on 3rd down conversions, as Nathan Sittler is now in the backfield in the strong I formation. 6 seconds, 5 seconds, so the Gators will play this out. And that's going to bring us into halftime. The Seattle Beefers scoreless here on this rainy Friday night. Gators leading 21-0. Again, on the line, if the Kingston Gators win this, they clinch a playoff spot. And the Seattle Beefers needing a win tonight to pad their 2nd place spot in the over there division, which is a playoff spot. The top 2 teams in each division go on to the playoffs. 3rd place and 4th place are eliminated. And with the San Francisco Shitbirds losing earlier this week, the Beefers will tie them. However, they will stay ahead in 2nd place because they are 2-0 against the San Francisco Shitbirds. So they'll stay in 2nd place. But again, with the race so tight, the Beefers need a cushion with only 2 more games after this to play. Justin Threadbare trying to get an off-tackle run going, but Jay McDiggle and Ronnie Smashmouth making the pathing a living hell there. As Justin Threadbare was pretty much clipped into the players trying to get off the tackle. And McEnroe in the shotgun for a 2nd and 11 try. McEnroe throwing lazily. Oh, Tracy Charger almost gets his 2nd interception of the game. Tracy Charger has been babysitting Ivan Mold. And we saw Mold get some spectacular catches so far today, but McEnroe has to be very careful with those lazy rainbows to him. The Gators really stacking up the tackle box for this 3rd and 11. Red Bear, play action, and it's Jay McDiggle with the incompletion. I thought that was a sack for a moment, but Justin Threadbare had his arm coming towards his body, so they will tuck rule that. And Trayvon Enterkey will have to come out for his 5th punt of the game. The Beefers had a hell of a drive going to end the 2nd half, but again, ending with that Tracy Charger interception. Dalton Minismall waiting for the fair catch at the 38. Graham Howard with Kaylee Miranda and Ollie Jawova beside him in the backfield. Handoff. No, it's a play action. Throws it deep for Minismall. Double covered, though, and it's on top of that, it's been overthrown out of bounds. Second and 10 at the 37. Howard with Ollie Jawova. Nick Hatchback, audibled. Moving to the other side of the field. Howard in trouble. Throws it to Dalton Minismall on the drag, who gets it to the 45. Charles Author stopping him short of a 1st down. So 4 for 6 on 3rd down are the Gators. Howard in the beef package. Rando and Ollie Jawova behind him. 2 tight ends. Play action passes. Throw deep to Biff Plunger, who has a breakaway. He's at the 20. He's at the 10. And Destin Mystery can't catch up with him. Touchdown Gators. Their 4th of the day. On a 3rd down conversion, Graham Howard lets his star wide receiver let her rip. Graham Howard already at 203 yards, and the fans bowing to Graham Howard and this Gators team. And the Beefers are in a bad way right now. They need answers both on offense and on defense. Again, caught completely off guard by this new offensive playbook the Gators have brought today. And with Henry Buchwald's extra point, it's 28-0. This is the biggest lead the Gators have had this season. Currently, their best game was a away game. They traveled to Wyoming to take on the Janitors, and they only allowed the Janitors 3 points. And so far, they've held the Beefers scoreless in the 1st half. Henry Buchwald to kick. Justin Threadbare at the goal line. Threadbare had 2 kick return touchdowns in the 1st week, but isn't able to get anything going here as he's tackled at the 20. This rain today has impacted the throwing of both quarterbacks for the most part. So Ash McEnroe probably won't successfully be able to go to Todd Normal on the streak to help him out. Play action pass rolling out of the pocket, but Tracy Charger stops it for a 1-yard loss. Or they're saying it's Matthew Hart Bishop with the sack there. The Beefers have been pushed back to their 19. 6 minutes remaining in the 3rd quarter. Ash McEnroe, empty formation right under center. Audible's turf munch to help pass protect, and Ash McEnroe's out of there, but Ted McMajors hunts him down, and just the Beefers can't get anything going. They're pushed back to the 17 now for this 3rd down try. 3rd and 13. 1 for 6 on 3rd downs are the Beefers. 3rd and 14 they're saying. McEnroe to throw. Tries to get it to Ivan Mold across the middle of the field, but thrown a bit too early. Ted McMajor's playing in the middle of the field, bats it down, and it's another Beavers 4th down. And Trayvon Enterkey's 6th punt of the game. If that stat doesn't tell you how it's going for the Beavers today, not sure what other stat paints a better picture. A thunderous punt. It goes all the way to the 38 and is muffed out of bounds. And Trayvon Enterkey picked up in free agency to replace Ronnie Farron at punter. And even though the Beavers are scoreless, they are at least making sure that on almost every possession the Gators have field in front of them on each possession. As Howard is lined up in the strong eye with Rando and Olejewova. It's a power toss. Oh, Mark Bustle with a hell of a block for a first down. Olejewova running it to the 45. Let's see that pancake again. Kaylee Rando bowling over a linebacker. Almost getting a second one. Nick Hatchback getting a pancake. Mark Bustle getting a pancake. It was freaking rush hour at IHOP there with that power toss. And the Gators are at the 45-yard line, 1st and 10. Rando audible to the line. And Graham Howard trying to set up a screen, but a great blitz by Jamie Bunwalla cuts it short. A screen pass. Whoa, cool. We usually don't see any screens in the TNFL because the AI just can't do them. But that was cool that the Gators are trying that. Howard in split backs. Rando audible. And Howard tries it this time, but it bounces off Andy Woe. It's intended for Biff Plunger, but the bullet pass collided with the right tackle directly in his helmet and just went straight up incomplete. Wow. Okay, 3rd down Gators. They really wanted to make that screen pass work. 4 minutes, 25 seconds left in the 3rd half. Howard looking deep here to convert on 3rd down. Lots of time in the pocket. Throws it over to Dalton Minismall. Can't turn upfield for the first down, but he gets it to the 50. Everyone downfield covered, and Dalton Minismall there, kind of the check down guy. But good coverage. That was a great bend but don't break philosophy from the Beavers. They allowed the catch in the middle of the field, but no more than that. Biggie side smash, punting it straight ahead. This will be a touchback. Heck, he almost punted a field goal. So time is running out for the Beavers. They need 4 unanswered touchdowns. That's a deep pass to Todd Normal. We've been looking for this all day at the 20, at the 10, and finally, the Beavers get that Todd Normal separation they've been looking for all game long. Lloyd Marshall desperately trying to keep up with him, but the broken coverage, and the Beavers finally have one of the 4 touchdowns they need. An 80-yard touchdown pass. And the Beavers put 7 on the board with a successful point after try, with Joe Corkboard putting it through the uprights. So the Beavers finally get it done in the second half. They need 3 more of those unanswered to tie it up. Can they get great defensive stops? Their defense have shown moments of brilliance. They've intercepted the ball once today on a Biff Plunger post route. Charles Author came away with the ball. Either forced fumbles, interceptions. They need something as Dalton Minismall receives it at the 12. He's off to the races up the middle. And he gets it almost to the 45 on a spectacular return. So in that one-sided game where the Rollers came to Kingston and absolutely killed the Gators, the only 2 touchdowns is it's an Olejewova handoff from the shotgun for 4 yards. The only 2 touchdowns the Gators scored that game were Dalton mini small kickoff return touchdowns. And Dalton mini small was a broken tackle away there from getting one and a fantastic run. And now Howard just begins this drive at midfield, and this is exactly what the Beavers don't need. Biff Plunger reaching up at the opponent's 45 for that pass, catching it over coverage. And the Gators get another first down, and the Beavers need to make huge plays on these passing plays. The Gators are letting it fly high. They need to get to Graham Howard before he can throw it, or they need to cover and get those turnovers. Ollie Jawova play action. Graham Howard rolls out of the pocket. There's what the Beavers needed. It's a J.K. Jokester interception. There was a flood play. Everyone was moving across the left side. Pete Moss couldn't get far enough ahead of J.K. Jokester. And that's the second interception picked up by the Beavers secondary this game. So now they need another touchdown. Will they go once again to Todd Normal on the streak, or will Lloyd Marshall learn his mistake? Perhaps they'll get Calvin Madman to help him downfield as well. No, they're going to hand it off to Threadbare for a 4-yard gain. Holy crap, Kelly Ollie-Jawova, an average of 9.6 yards per carry this game. Now that's overinflated by the first run of the game for the Gators being a 71-yard touchdown run, but nonetheless spectacular numbers from the second-year running back. McEnroe throws it to Greg Trucker into enemy territory. The Beavers get a first down at their opponent's 48. First and 10 for the Beavers. Justin Threadbare, the lone back. McEnroe looking to throw, test the one-on-one coverage. Ivan Mould catches it. Tracy Charger was either expecting an in route or a hook route. And when he went to check for the ball, Ivan Mould kept going. It was thrown deep, and great play by the Beavers to get it past the opponent's 25. Nathan Gamer on the move. McEnroe again going to throw, and trouble as he's brought down by Ronnie Smashmouth. It's Ronnie Smashmouth's first sack of the game. And again, the linebacker core for the Gators reads like a Season 1 Best Boy Bowl roster. Ted McMajors, Jay McDiggle, and Ronnie Smashmouth. The trio of terror in the midfield. McEnroe to throw. Gets a nice possession catch to Justin Threadbare for a short gain. And that'll bring up the end of the third quarter. The Seattle Beavers not only scoring their first touchdown of the game to a Todd Normal bomb, but also giving an important interception that started this current drive that has led them to the Gators' 25-yard line for this third down conversion. 3rd and 12 on a play. McEnroe, lots of time, throws it deep for Todd Normal. He's double covered, though, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Good awareness there from the Gators defensive backs to see where the quarterback was looking and get to the ball early. And yeah, the Beavers will go for it on 4th down, being down 3 touchdowns, 4th quarter to play. They have no choice but to go for it here. Play of the game. Throw it. Hey, get it! It's first down to Edgar Storm, count at the 10. What a huge play! And although they're down by 3 scores, it's plays like these that if the Beavers do turn it around, you got to look at it and say these were the plays that were made that won us this game. But again, still tons of work to do. They're at the 10. The last time the Beavers were on this side of the field, it led to an end zone interception. Ash McEnroe with this beefy package looking to throw. He's got a man, almost throws an interception directly to Jay McDiggle standing in front of a hook route. That was scary. And if you're the Beavers, you got to wonder, do you just punch it in with Threadbare and Soyhaver? They've got Turf Bunch in the backfield with Soyhaver, and Ash McEnroe's going to wheel out of the pocket, but he can't get around big old Peter Blubb, the billboard, stopping the quarterback scramble. And that's third down Beefers. Again, Gators fans always going crazy for a Peter Blub sighting. And McEnroe in the shotgun at the 11-yard line, 3rd and goal. Doubtless they're going to go for it on 4th down. Step back, in trouble, throws it deep. It's Todd Normal for a touchdown. Gets on the outside of Lloyd Marshall, and the Beefers with their 2nd touchdown. Huge plays here by the Beefers. They got a 4th down conversion. A huge pass brought in by Edgar Stormcount. And on that 3rd and 13 play, they get it to the wide receiver. The kick is good. The Beefers now only have 2 touchdowns to go to tie. Again, it sounds like a Herculean effort with only 6:38 remaining in the game. But the soul still burns. Now the Gators, all they have to do now is burn as much clock as possible, avoid anything risky, run the ball, avoid any forced fumbles, and the home crowd can walk away happy. The worst thing the Gators can do right now is continue playing the game as if everything's normal. We'll see what that Madden AI decides to do. Dalton Miniswall has a good return. He gets it to the 35 before being tackled down by Dirk Frickner, the former Knitter. The Gators looking to clinch a playoff spot. The Beefers looking for a tiny cushion to defend their 2nd place spot in their division. Graham Howard audibles Kaylee Mirando to a tight end position. Graham Howard to a screen pass to Pete Moss, but well defended there by J.K. Jokester, breaking up the play. Second and 10 at the 35. 5 minutes 58 to go in the game. Graham Howard throws it. That's a big interception! Carl's Author with a pick 6! And the Beefers put another 6 on the board. Are they going to do it? Charles Author's 2nd interception of the game. Graham Howard threw it to the flat, to the check down, and Charles Author was all over it. Immaculate play by the Beefers. And it's now 21-28 here in Kingston. I said the worst thing the Gators could do was to play like if they were playing normally. All they have to do is burn clock with runs. 5 minutes 50 left, but now their lead has been reduced to a singular score. The Kingston Gators 6-1 on the season. The Rollers showed that they were mortal, and man, going into the second half, we thought we were looking at a Gators at Janitors matchup from earlier in the season. But the Beefers are showing that they don't have any quit. Now it's Fizzlebeef, David Fizzlebeef, making the kick returns. He hasn't been the punt kick returner since season 1 for the Gators. So Dalton Minismall probably knackered at this point. And the Gators will begin this drive from the 28th. 4th quarter, 5 minutes 46 remaining in the game. Howard in the shotgun. They're going to play action. Oh, there's almost another interception to Leonard Kapowski. Second and 10 after the incompletion. Ali Jawova handoff up the middle. Great lead blocking there by Aiden Mausers. That's about a 9-yard run for Ali Jawova, who is well over the century mark now. Again, a 71-yard touchdown run to begin the game. And that touchdown, currently the margin of victory. 28-21. Nathan Sittler with the handoff for a first down. He'll get it for an extra 4 or 5 yards. And the Gators are now up to 130 yards rushing today. Howard in the shotgun beside Nathan Sittler and Kaylee Mirando. It's a play action pass. They're going to throw it to Dalton Mini-Small on the corner route, but it's overthrown. About 4 Beefers were converging on the ball. Perhaps the looks that Graham Howard was giving away gave away the play. Second and 10 for the Gators. They're at their 30. They're at their 43. It's a handoff to Nathan Sittler. Up the middle for a good gain. Gets it to the 50. Bringing up a 3rd and short. So the difference between Nathan Sittler and Kelly Olajewova. Olajewova, definitely the overall better running back, at least with the stats on paper. However, Nathan Sittler is slightly heavier and has more speed but way less acceleration, so perhaps this new shotgun package, he'd actually thrive better as the lead guy. Nathan Sittler fighting for a first down on the power toss, and he'll fight off Cody Sessler for the first down. It looked like Cody Sessler was going to stop the run, but Nathan Sittler, the beast of a man, running through the tiny safety. First down Gators at the opponent's 46. Sittler and Olajewova in the strong eye. 3:25 remaining. Nathan Sittler gets the handoff. Gets to the 40. That's Omar Jeltz tackling down Nathan Sittler. And this is exactly what the Gators need to do. They need to utilize these runs, just 2 off the clock, and allow Nathan Sittler to just hustle on down to the end zone. But now it's Olajewova in as running back. 2 minutes, 50 seconds remaining in the game. The Gators only up 7 points. It's another power toss to Olajewova. He stopped on a good blitz by Danny Hairline. If the Gators inch forward enough for a field goal, that can dent the comeback plans of the Beefers significantly. Hand off to Olajewova. It's going to be for a first down. Elmo Maddington holding on for dear life. We'll see how far the ref spotted. Olajewova fought all the way to the opponent's 30 as we hit the 2-minute warning. Career day for Charles Author, strong safety of the Beefers. 2 interceptions, one of them being a pick 6 that has made the game as close as it is, when the first half told us this game was not going to be at all this competitive. Power toss to Nathan Sittler is going to turn upfield past the 30. Gets about 4 yards on that. Charles Author doing a hip toss on the running back. Charles Author's 6th tackle of the game. Timeout Beefers to preserve some play clock. So the Gators now within field goal distance. Sittler and Kaylee Mirando in the backfield. And off to Nathan Sittler. Off tackle run. Gets a first down and then some past the 20. Another timeout used by the Beefers. And if Kingston continues to run like this, not only are they going to successfully burn through all of the Beefers' timeouts, they might even punch it in for 6. First and 10. Do or die for the Beefers on this defensive stand, in this announcer's opinion. Beefers showing a lot of pressure there from their linebackers. Olajewova on the counter run. Nobody on the left side. Mark Bussell picking up a big block. That's going to be about an 8-yard run. A minute 45, a minute 44 and counting. 2nd and 1. The Gators inside their opponent's 10. Nathan Sittler and Rando behind in the I form. It's another power toss. Nobody on the outside, but coming across like a speeding bullet again. Charles Author is doing everything he can to keep his team in the game, stopping the power toss at the 1-yard line. Can the Beefers stop the Gators 3 successive times? Or perhaps even force a fumble here, or will David Fizzlebeef extinguish the hopes of the Seattle Beefers? Fizzlebeef gets the handoff, runs it up the left side. Great blocking there by Nick Hatchback to open up the lane. Touchdown Gators. And Fizzlebeef gets his first touchdown since season 1. So with the Beefers' timeouts extinguished for all but 1 timeout remaining, and now down 2 scores, with 1:09 to go. It's not seeming likely, but I've seen stupider things happen in a football game, so you do not want to look away, folks. Extra point is good. Gators go to 35-21 here in Kingston to finish up our delayed Week 7 games. And nothing but run. Henry Buckwald the kick. Now, if there was any time for Justin Threadbare to turn on the turbo boosters and scream forward for a touchdown, it's now. The Beavers have 0 time to get 2 touchdowns. That's Destin Mystery, the former kick punt returner for the Knitters, trying to oopsie-whoopsie his way forward, but he'll get stopped outside the 30-yard line by Vernon Broadwaste. Minute and 5. A singular timeout for the Beavers. They need to go big or they will be going home. Nathan Gamer, audible to the line. Throw. Good catch there by Todd Normal at the 40. That was tight coverage by Tracy Charger. But the Beavers need a lot more than that. Time ticking down. We're under a minute to go here in this game. Nathan Gamer on the move. Further outside. In trouble. Matthew Hart Bishop on the sack. And I think that should be ruled as an intentional grounding. It didn't make it past the line of scrimmage, nor was there a receiver in the area. But I guess the refs are letting that slide. Yeah, Charles Arthur with the MVP of the game. 2 interceptions, a pick 6, and 7 tackles. The Beavers should be more than happy with their safety's performance in this game. Win, lose, or draw. McEnroe looking to throw. Throws it to the outside. Defended there by Martin Fennick. Intended for Todd Normal. Third down for the Beavers. The incomplete pass has paused the clock at 44 seconds to go. Stanley Turf Munch, play action pass, throws it up, gets it to Nathan Gamer. They're going to be a yard short of a first down for this 4th down try. Ash McEnroe. If the Gators make a stop here, it's game over. Ash McEnroe, pump fake, throws it, and Tracy Charger bats it away from Ivan Mould to allow the Kingston Gators to go to 7-1 on the season, claiming victory over the Beavers 35-21 in a game that should not have been this close. The Beavers made everyone think they could come back here in the 4th quarter, but the run game of the Gators cannot be denied. Nick Hatchback, Mark Bussell, so many great blocks get through the Beavers' run blocking game, or run stopping game, and with some kneels, with 2 more kneels, we'll finish off the first game of tonight's doubleheader. Join us after the conclusion of this game. We have a do-or-die game. The Seattle Stoats need to beat the Hamilton Rollers tonight, or their postseason dreams are fully shattered. Just everyone falling down. Why is everyone falling down, dude? Alright. This game all over but the screaming. And what a performance here from the Gators in their brand new shotgun-based package. Surely everyone around the league is going to take notes for how to defend against that nonsense. And there's the game. Kingston Gators beat the Beavers in an epilepsy-inducing 35-21 win.